Okay. Um, I am currently in a call with me and my friend Gabe, who helped me build this cathedral. So this is the Christus Sanctus Cathedral. Um, Here it is. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of the whole exterior first, and then we're gonna go into the interior. So we have two towers right here. Um, uh, we have these cool little spires at the top that kind of slowly go up. Um, Very thin. Oh, sorry. And then we have these two bell towers right here. The bell, and I think this is the north side, is, yes, the north tower is, the bell is Elijah. And then we have, on this side, south tower bell, Elisha. So the bells are Elijah and Elisha. Um, Now we have this cool flower pattern for the stained glass. On the stained glass on this cathedral, we decided to do light blue, blue, purple, and red. So kind of like purpley colors. So we have this cross right here. We have crosses that are kind of like shields underneath this flower pattern. And we have even more windows right here. These are crosses. But we tried to use deep slate and uh, deep slate bricks and polished deep slate and black stone. So we want to keep that kind of um, Gothic architecture kind of vibe, I guess. So you go around the whole entire thing. I think these are one of the coolest parts of the cathedral, these two spiraling towers. Like if you just come to the very bottom and you just look up at it, it's just this is a really big building. Um so here you have these flying buttresses on the side. You got one, two, three, four, five, six. Or if you just want to call this one five. Then we have these windows in between, the stained glass windows. All these stained glass windows are random, by the way. They're not copy and pasted. Um, and we have these flying buttresses on the outside. Um, and then we have this whole other entrance aside from the first entrance. This would be another entrance. This one looks like this. I just think this is really cool how it has these pointed arches. You come in here. It also has a kind of a vaulted ceiling, like that. But um, we have the Omega Greek letter, and then we have,
You do also have the cross,
wait, where?
Hmm.
Gabe, wait,
like up here. See the cross, the
oh
shape
yeah,
of the cathedral's a cross.
oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. See what Gabe was saying is that the whole cathedral is shaped like a cross. So along with these two entrances, it makes a cross kind of pattern on the top, and that's typically found in cathedrals.
Don't
Um,
mind the misalignment right here. It's like one block to the left
yeah, we wanted
of
this
the
spire
main
right
spire.
here to be very thin on the top, not 4x4. So we had to move it over and misalign it. It hurts, but it looks better. Just won't
I
pay
mean,
attention.
it really is an error that can be made through the start. Like if you build
Yeah,
it
yeah, we built
either
this
two by two.
cathedral with like even numbers and not odd numbers, and so it was a lot harder to make it thin spire. So that's just a tip with building. If you want to do like if you want to build, then build with like the odd numbers so that you can have like a very thin 1x1 spire that goes up to the stomach. To the top, I mean. So yeah, we have this cross shape with
So
this
there's
cool.
four spires. I mean, five spires.
Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, if you want to count the towers. So back right now here, what I was saying with this was we have a Greek letter omega here, and then we have the stained glass of the New Jerusalem, and then we have the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So this is supposed to be like when there's Alpha and Omega, Omega's like the end. Well, even though Jesus is not an end, but in regards to like Revelation and stuff. So that's why I decided to do like a this. Um, so we have a whole entire other section with more flying buttresses, going all the way around this area. Ooh, yay! What is this? That needs to be fixed. See,
Four.
right here.
Oh,
Yeah, so Gabe
okay.
probably get fix it
Fix
later.
that up right now.
Thank you. So here we have the flying buttresses on this side. Oh, I have zoom. Oh. Then we have a replica of the other entrance on this side, but instead it's alpha. So instead of doing a sort of end times event, um, we decided to do a more beginning event. So this is the flood with the rainbow and the Noah's Ark. So we want to do alpha early event, omega late event on both entrances. So I guess you could call this the alpha entrance and the omega entrance on the other side. And it looks the same thing. And we have this, we come make our way back around. Excuse me for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. My dog was making weird noises. Okay. So now that we've gone through that, we can finally go look at the interior. I can't spoil anything. Crack close the door. Okay. So we have right here
I'd like to note out while you're doing that there's 22 flying buttresses on this cathedral. And that's not counting the flying buttresses that are like split into two. So
yeah, so
if
a
you
lot of
count
time
those
and
as
effort.
one,
Yeah, a lot of time and effort was went into this, and you'll see that when you look at the interior. But going forward, we see here, Gabe and I will dispute about this. This little, what's this called again? I can't remember. It's a type of painting. It's like what paintings are paintings that are on
um,
walls and ceilings. It's like it starts with the C
mural.
almost. No, it's not a mural. It's like a starts with the C. It's like what Raphael rooms are like, or like in Vatican, like what's it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like a cre or something. I don't know. So this is kind of the speed of game. Not, I mean, it kind of looks like I say that the original thought process behind this was it was supposed to be the Garden of Eden, like you're entering the Garden of Eden to cathedral. But Gabe just says it's just a normal garden.
It's called a fresco.
Fresco. Yeah, I knew I'd seen it. But yeah, this would be a fresco. Gabe would just dispute that it's just a normal garden. But I feel like it's a Garden of Eden because you can see.
No, I would just say that I think the thought process behind it was just like Earth.
No, but
I
I
don't
thought
think
that
it
the
was
process was
necessarily
like you're
Garden of
going
Eden.
into the Garden of Eden and you have a Garden of Eden right here. You know? But yeah, so this right here is the cornerstone. So it looks different, but this cathedral started on 12/17/2024, and it's still in progress. I mean, we kind of finished it in creative mode right now. We're currently transporting it to our survival world right now, but we don't know if that will ever be finished. It would be cool to build it on like Redeem Zoomer server or something, you know. But at the same time, we would not know what denomination it would be because we're not currently in a non-denominational church. Not
I don't,
given.
well, I don't think it fits the Redeemed Zebra plot like
Yeah,
size anyway.
yeah.
Those
I
look
don't know what
cool.
I don't know what denomination church game goes to, but anyway, we have right here this really cool pointed arch kind of going slowly down until it gets to the door. Like just take a minute, look back and see how cool that looks. It's based off of like the beginning of this whole cathedral is really based off of Notre Dame Cathedral. And so if you look at the let me just see if I can look it up really quick.
But yeah, so it's also based on the one in Germany. It's
Yeah,
slipping
so
my mind right now.
here, I'm not screen sharing, Gabe, sorry.
Oh,
I'm not
Cologne. Yeah,
what?
Cologne Cathedral.
Yeah, it's also
It's
heavily
also
based off
based
of it.
on Cologne Cathedral, but that's primarily for the two towers.
Yeah, so right here you have this kind of thing, and this is what we kind of based it off of, and this is Notre Dame Cathedral. Okay, but yeah, so it says Christus Sanctus Cathedral, and now we're gonna get into the entrance, into the inside. So yeah, once you kind of come in here, you just kind of gotta look up and just like just marvel at how cool it looks. Um, so the process behind this was we wanted it to look very kind of dark on the outside. And then once you get in the inside, it's like completely opposite. It's like you think it's gonna be kind of dark and scary. And that shouldn't be our thought process, but and then you just come in here and you're just like, whoa,
Mhm.
was not expecting that.
Yeah.
So we have
I mean, it does maintain a it's not like overwhelmingly bright. It does maintain that sort of an ambient aesthetic of like gloomy kind of, and
Yeah.
I think that's just because of the way the lights are positioned in the warmness. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool. If you come right here and you look on these windows right here, you have a more natural light, and this is like kind of a little bit like bluer kind of light. But when you get over here and stuff and in the middle, you get a more warmer light. So it's like natural light from the windows helps with also having more light. And same with up
Candles.
here, you got natural light windows all the way around like this. Um, so for this part, we have like a this is kind of got we kind of got inspired from a cathedral that's in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a Catholic. I think it's a cathedral. Um, it's not as big, but we got inspired of it because on their ceiling they have a it's a painting of like nighttime and stars and constellations and stuff. I think it had constellations on it, but we got inspired that's really cool how you have part of God's creation on the ceiling, and so we were inspired, but we wanted to be different, so we decided to
Yeah,
just
just so
do
and sorry to fact check you on that. Just to fact check you on the cathedral in South Carolina. It is called the Cathedral St. John the Baptist, so it is
okay, yeah.
cathedral.
So we have the
It's kind of like a reverse
yeah,
of
we
that.
wanted to do it differently, so we have sky with clouds and stuff. So if you really come down to the very bottom, you look up, you can just see like, oh, this is really cool shot. Just looking at it. And we put glowstone in the roof so it kind of has glow to it. Okay. So now that you've gone past that, there's a lot to take in, but we can just start with the floor. So the floor is very highly detailed. It's a specific pattern that is followed throughout the whole entire cathedral. Um, as you can see right here, this area right here kind of stops it and just does this. But then we have a pathway here, which is also very specific type. All the doors are pointed arches. You've got the ceilings and like you just have to take a look at this for yourself. Like it's kind of hard to describe almost, but that this can be built in Minecraft. But
I will say something about the like on going under here and stuff like that. There is a very intricate ceiling.
yeah,
Like it's like stairs, slabs, all sorts of
yeah. So it
vaulted
would be like
ceilings.
a it's what you call like a vaulted ceiling. I think it's like a part of Gothic architecture. We have some pillars right here that kind of go up through the whole thing, and just the really cool looking
Chandeliers.
arches in it. Like the just intricate design of it is just really cool. We got these nice cathedral, um, chandeliers. So we got like gold, and we use bamboo because it's the closest looking thing to that. Um, so then we got some. This is just random paintings. I don't, Gabe. How would you interpret this painting right here?
Uh, maybe like um, I don't know when they get Moses out of the river or something.
Maybe it's not the river one.
Like you don't know the vows were like when they send is it Moses right? Yeah,
And
he's like they pick him up out of the river.
wait, Moses.
They he doesn't go down the river like they just set him in the river and hide him. You know, and
In my brain, I
that's
was
what I thought.
picturing like adult Moses. That's all I kind of confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Or like Mary or something, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's just kind of weird because there's a skeleton here. Uh, anyway, we have some
How
candles.
would you interpret this? I'd probably say this one's like Job or something. Like Job on the ash heap.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's
probably
kind of
how I
cool.
would do that one.
I can see that. Yeah. Um, you got some. We use dark oak, or is this spruce or dark oak? Yeah, dark oak. I think we might have used a little bit of spruce, but so we have dark oak here, dark oak pews all the way down. Um, coming down, we have a traditional pulpit. So let's come up here. So here you can see the message and the law, the gospel right here. The reading, scripture reading. Then right
Here's the
here,
altar table.
yeah, this is the where you do the Lord's Supper. I didn't mean to like jump on top of it.
So,
So right here,
Yeah, it's bread, and then that is, I believe it's beet juice. I mean
yeah,
beet soup, I
it's like
think.
beetroot soup. Yeah, so that's probably that's a really creative idea to do. You know, the Lord's Supper and we have candles here too. Then we have some crosses right here. Um, Not meant to be like an Orthodox cross or anything, nothing specific, just a design cross. So right here is a really cool moment in the cathedral where the chandeliers and stuff just kind of stop, and it's just a four-way section before they start up again. So if you just look up here, you can just see the like the four corners. Um, that's two, one, two, three, and then four right here. So it's very grand. It
And
kind of
there is a reason for that because it's this is the middle of the cross shape. So you can't just have them continually going down. Like there has to be space here, you know.
yeah, but it's really cool how it like as soon as everything just kind of stops and everything opens up, it's when you do the Lord's Supper. I think that's a really cool touch. Like it just opens up and it's like
Yeah.
looking up to the ceiling. But so now we this is the Alpha and Omega entrances right here. You come in through these doors. Then you Sorry if I keep picking up my mouse. So then if you look right here, you'll see that it is it's where they do the choir. So like you come right here. We did a
There probably should be chandeliers right here, but we didn't add them above the
yeah,
choir.
but so here it would be like a patterned oak and I think this is dark oak spruce or oak. No, it's oak. So then this is where they would do the choir. Um, so same on that side too. We continue to walk further down, and we have a statue of a cross right here. Now this is not necessarily the final product. We don't know what we really are going to put here yet. We're kind of confused on what we put here yet. So we're still thinking about it, but this is kind of a placeholder. So right here is this kind of where the cathedral
Put
comes
some
in.
ideas down below.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you guys have any ideas like what could go right here on this really cool platform right here. So then we have a little more pews, and we have I think this would be the seat of the bishop, since this is a cathedral, had to have it. So you click right here. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not what it was. That's all. No, what it was. It's like polished quartz. Um, but over here we have these little statue kind of things of we just kind of picked out, John 1 through 4. You guys know that. It kind of turned dark outside. Should I set times that day or? Then right here we have Our
Um,
Father. We have the Our
well, no,
Father.
no, 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 no.
Okay. Yeah, we have the Our Father prayer, Lord's Prayer right here. So that's pretty much the ground level floor. So now we come.
Yeah, so I think the natural light's kind of getting more bluer since it's getting more nighttime.
Yeah, it's like the moonlight
When I think
almost.
when it does get nighttime, it'll leave. Yeah.
It's really cool moonlight, yeah. Okay, so now that we've explored the ground, let's oh, by the way, right here. This is Solo Deo Glorious. It's supposed to be the five solas all the way around the whole thing, but we know that the five solas weren't didn't really like exist like in the Reformation, so we don't know if we're gonna keep these doing this. We might do like a Bible verse that goes around the whole entire thing, like all the way around this. Like kind of similar to how it is in like the St. Peter Basilica. So exiting now. Ooh, is that like just a lightning strike outside? So exiting right now. It's raining outside.
I just broke the door down.
Oh no. Yeah, but okay, so now moving on. In order to get to the second floor, you need to take the staircases on the north or south bell towers. There's no way to get up besides these towers. Because we wanted these towers to be functional, we didn't want to just put a bell on them, design the outside, and then just close them off. Like they're just merely designed. So we actually decided to I think this is based off of Notre Dame Cathedral. You can actually do a spiral staircase up in the towers. So that's what we decided to do too. So coming through here,
Could you show uh the bells?
yeah, I did. Elisha and Elijah. But yeah, so this would be like the door right here where you come in. A lot of ways you come into the cathedral, but you come up the stairs, these spiral stairs through here, quite tight, but then you get to the second floor. There's probably be doors right here, but it's alright. Um, so then you come in here and it's kind of weird how you immediately come to the organ, but here's the organ right here. This is the in front of the cathedral. So as you see when you look down here and you look up from the bottom, you can see the organ right there, and along with a
I'll point out something about the organ and that it's very intricate in its design. We use banners here to make the pipes for the organ, and then as you can see here, the looms were used as the pedals and the yeah.
yeah, so really cool
So
sheet music right here too. But so yeah, we have that. This kind of is a cool design right here. You see it kind of does that. Um, so anyway, getting
kind of like
back,
Notre Dame's organ.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, going back now, I think this might not be the right one, Gabe, by the way, right here. This block is not right, see?
Yeah, no.
So anyway, this is the Bibliotheca,
There's so much copper now.
which is Latin for library, right, Gabe?
I don't know.
Bibliotheca's library, I think. It's Bibliotheca Spanish is library, so yeah, so we chose brown carpet for the whole entire upper area. This cathedral's a little bit strange. I don't know if other cathedrals do this or not, but we decided to make it to where there could be people staying in here for training. So would it be monks? I don't know if it would be monks, but
Well, no,
like
because it would be used by the like ordinary person as a way an area to go to church. So
or
I
yeah,
wouldn't
maybe
call it a
like the
monastery, but
would you say it's like maybe for like the priests or like the people that work in the church? You think? Because I mean, there's a bedroom, so you
yeah.
don't know. Okay, but so here we did library where this is it's kind of cool because you can see like windows through here with candles on each one. But we come through here, we got the library. The library looks like this, and we have a patterned floor with a
Anything in this book, by the way?
couple seating areas. Got a book right here. I wonder if I can. I'm kind of scared to punch it.
You can right click, left click.
Sorry. Um.
Oh,
Okay,
where'd it
so
go?
it's gone. I left clicked it. Sorry. Yeah, but you can put it back if you want. It was just a book and quill. I might go and game a survival actually. Okay, so right here we have you can see that these are open, empty bookcases. So according to our math, um, each one of these books cases can hold a book of the Bible. So we were originally going to transcribe every single book of the Bible into the library, so you had access to it. But we have not gotten around to doing that yet. We thought it would be a waste of time to do it in creative mode just to build this in survival. So we haven't done it yet.
Yeah. So
So
I'll say like this is most likely probably used for like books regarding like theology, church fathers, and then the scripture obviously is always all the way there. And then I don't know what would be in this bookshelf. Probably like um stuff like easy to easily get to or something like that.
yeah, okay, so then we go. I'll continue on this side here, the right side. Coming down here,
Yeah, there
we
isn't really a way to cross sides besides going over the organ, unless
yeah,
there's an area down here, which I don't. That's
yeah,
kind
I
of
saw that.
inconvenient, but
Yeah, we might have to make a fix, but okay. So we come up here, go along this way. You can see the stained glass sunrise. Then we come through
the
here, the
windows too.
dormitorium. So this is the dormitorium. It's kind of don't ask me why people sleep here, but yeah, in case you wanted to sleep in the cathedral, you open these doors, and there's beds. There's nothing distracting in here. It's just straight beds. So I think it was meant to be like monastery kind of like game.
Yeah.
Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. Okay, so yeah, this is what is going to be the end of the right side. So I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot I was in survival. Oh. Um, I jumped off and trying to cook space bar.
You survived that.
Oh no. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way over to the other side. So yeah, unfortunately you have to cross over the keys that you would probably need to fix. But yeah, so this is would be the where you come through the other tower, right down here. You come through here. Sorry, squeaky chair. There you have
Well,
the
to be
script.
fair, you could access both sides from either one of the spiral staircases. But just to
Yeah,
cross over,
yeah,
yeah, you have to be
yeah.
working.
Okay, so we have the scriptorium right here. This is where there would be writing. Yeah, I think this might have been like kind of monastery-like in our thinking, because you have a library and you have area to write books. So scriptorium, I don't know if this would be copying down scriptures or something, because we have ink here. See, ink sacks. So more books and library books, and then we have some with toast, car. I can't read pixelated Greek. Um.
Pape Sun, Patheos, so it's, yeah, John 3:16.
Okay, let's see what this one is. Brute Scar. Okay, that's the same thing. Let's see what this one is.
John 3:16, yeah.
Ain arche ain ha logos kai ha logos ain
Shalom.
proston theon kai theos ain ha logos. Okay, so it's John 1. Um, so yeah, we have the scriptorium right here with the candles and with the
Kind of a
books.
private
So
area.
yeah,
Like, the bookshelves kind of block this area. They're just kind of like hidden,
yeah, it's a
kind of
very
almost. We're
cool
trying to
like
add a little.
yeah, it's a little atmospherical kind of ambiance, kind of like calm in here. You kind of relax. Be like, do you know that one scene in Ghostbusters where it's like a library with like different, scene game?
Yeah,
That's kind of like that.
yeah.
Huh. Okay, so now after you exit the scriptorium, you head all the way over here. Through here, you have the stained glass and much blood and stuff, and then you come over here to the baptismarium. What do you think about the immersion thing, Gabe? We gotta change that, bro. Yeah, we probably need to change that. Yeah, so, hmm. Yeah, so right now this would be the baptismal area. We currently are theologically leaning more towards infant baptism than creative baptism, so we don't know how this necessarily would still continue to work. Because I'm pretty sure this was made when we were still
I
like,
mean, tell me where there's a Baptist cathedral. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if it's gonna be like a Lutheran cathedral, then
yeah, so we
it's
might
got
have
to
to
be
make
the
some
font.
changes to this area, but yeah, so this would be this. I believe this is the final part of the cathedral, right? This is where it ends.
Yeah.
Unless you have any other areas. Yeah, so quite a lot in this cathedral. Like a lot of stuff in it, from ground floor to the top floor. Um, so thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in and looking at this cool cathedral that Gabe and I spent a long time making. Again, it'd be cool to build it in survival, but take a long time. Like this quartz would be so hard to get in survival without like a bartering farm. So yeah, but here's the cathedral. Um, thanks for watching. Oh, I tried to type so fast. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. How about I share the other church that we're working on too, in comparison to this one, because this one is very grand, and so just comparing it to another another kind of church we were working on. It's over here. So yeah, definitely a step up from this one. So if you look at that cathedral, this one right here, you walk in,
This
and
is more
it's
of a redeemed zoomer, kingdom crafts, size build. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to build a cathedral on the Kingdom Craft, you'd have to butter up Redeemed Zebra and call it Presbyterian, get them to
Yeah.
give a size, give.
Yeah, so right here you have this the communion table and this cool little wooden thing right here. I think this is kind of like Jonathan Edwards' church. I don't know. We based it off a church that quote unquote they said it was Jonathan Edwards. Probably wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a pew here and a pew not here. But upstairs, downstairs pews, no like stained glass images or anything. Um, just basic dark oak, simple church, which I kind of like. So yeah, you can just compare this to something like this. So you kind of like you're like, okay, this is a cool church build. Walking like on Kingdom Craft, and you just turn around, you just come into like this, and you just start looking at this, and you're like, whoa. But yeah, it would be cool to build this. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Um, hope you enjoyed this cathedral build and looking at it. Um, so thank you, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.